Do you want next year to be 10 times better than any of your past years have ever been? Maybe you're going through some struggles in your life right now. Maybe no matter how hard you try, it just doesn't feel like you can actually get a leg up. This episode is all for you, and I'm gonna be teaching you how you can completely reinvent yourself in the new year coming. If you're brand new to this channel, guys, we put out videos every single week to help you learn the skill set and the mindset to create your dream life. And if you're coming back, welcome back, Dream Nation. Let's get into this episode. So the first thing that we need to actually do is we've got to get really clear on a vision for our life. Most people have no idea where they're actually going. In fact, the number one reason why people don't get the things they want in their life is because they don't actually know what it is they want. Every single time I've worked with people, and I've trained nearly 100,000 people across the world now, when I've worked with people and they come to me and they say, I'm stuck, I don't know where I'm going, I don't know what I want to do, I say, what is your goal? And they've never been able to tell me. And that is exactly why. So if you're looking to reinvent yourself, you've got to first get clear on exactly what it is you actually want. You've got to create something that's so meaningful and so powerful that's going to excite the shit out of you. So you want to get out of bed every day and you want to say yes to doing things that are going to lead you to that life and say no to the things that have been leading you to the life that you currently have. Most people go through their life with no new vision of the future. So what happens is 95 to 99% of all of their thoughts are the exact same thoughts that they had yesterday, which means they're going to recycle the past over and over and over. That's just as crazy as getting in your car, driving all the way home, looking only in the rear vision mirror. A lot of people are trying to move into a new life, but they're focusing on the past still. Therefore, their mind's focusing on it and they're bringing it back to life again. Write your goal down. So write your goal down on a piece of paper that says, I am so happy and grateful now that I am. Insert your goal. And read this every single morning when you first wake up. You should read it over and over and over, so eventually it's going to become ingrained in your mind and you know exactly what it is you want and where you're going. Also, don't touch your phone first thing in the morning. A lot of people start their day and they'll turn their phone on right away and they'll look at all the shitty messages that came through. They'll look at all the gossip. They'll start comparing themselves. All of that is complete bullshit. It's not going to help you at all. So don't touch your phone for at least the first 30 to 45 minutes in the morning. And also write down what your why is. So I talk about this a lot, but there's two driving forces in all human behavior. One is to gain pleasure and the other is to avoid pain. So if you can write down your goal, hopefully it's pleasurable for you and it's exciting. But if you can write down your why, that's going to help you uncover some things that are a little bit painful. And when I mean your why, write down the things that hurt you right now, the things that are annoying, the things that frustrate you about your current circumstances. So it creates a little bit of motivation. So you're like, you know what? I'm going to draw a line in the sand and I'm not going to tolerate this shit anymore. I don't want this. I want this. I'm going to start moving towards this. The second thing I want you guys to do is to go through and delete shitty apps. Delete apps like Tinder, delete apps like Netflix. All of these things are not good for you at all because they just suck you in with gossip, comparison, approval seeking, and all this sorts of shit, and it's not gonna help you. So get rid of the shitty subscriptions and insert them and substitute them with some good subscriptions, or even get a new hobby. You know, one thing when I was going through a whole reinvention period in my life, I asked myself the question, what's something I really want to learn and get good at that I've been putting off? And the answer was salsa. I wanted to learn how to dance salsa. So I went and took some salsa and bachata classes and I had an amazing time, because I started to meet new people, learn new skills, and I even met my current girlfriend. So what are some subscriptions that you could put into your life? What hobbies do you want to take up? Do you want to go do volleyball, start a new sport, dance lessons, join a freaking bowling team? I don't know. Do something that's just totally different, maybe even outside the comfort zone. If you think about this thinking, oh my God, I don't want to do that, I don't know these people. This is the journey of reinventing yourself. If you keep doing the same thing you've always done, you'll keep getting the same thing you've always gotten. So it's about time we start to actually shift gears a little bit, don't you think? And do something different so we can start to produce a different result in your life. Another reason for adding in good subscriptions into your life is because you want to focus on how you can actually improve your health overall. So if you can add in gym subscriptions, something else that's an active sport, what it's going to do is going to help you become healthier. And most of our serotonin, which is our feel-good chemical, it makes us happy, is actually produced in our gut, not our brain. So therefore, if our health is shitty and we're not feeling good on the inside, it's going to reduce the amount of serotonin that can naturally flow into our body, making us more susceptible to become depressed and sad. So if we focus on actually health and becoming healthier, it's also going to boost more serotonin into our bodies. Okay, the third thing I want you to do is to once a month, I want you to take yourself out to a nice bougie date. Take yourself out to dinner, spoil yourself. Do something that you would take the person who you absolutely love most in this entire world to. Whether it be a 5-star dinner, a holiday, the nice massage, a nice bowl of champagne in a movie perhaps, or even going out to gold class by yourself and just getting food and treating yourself like an absolute king or queen. The reason I want you to do this is because A, it's you and you freaking deserve to actually treat yourself like a royal person for once. And the second reason I want you to do it is because I want you to experience a whole new level of living. I want you to experience what it is to fly first class, go to gold class, get your car valeted, drink champagne, go out to dinner and not look at how much the food costs. I want you to experience what this life actually feels like, because chances are when you start to do it a couple times, you're not going to want to go back to the normal way you've always lived, and you're going to get more excited, more motivated to find more reasons and resources for you to create that standard life for yourself all the freaking time. So book in that date night once a month. Let it be either a date night, a full day, or even a whole weekend away, but make sure it happens at least one time a month completely on your own for yourself. The last thing I want you to do is for the next 90 days, I want you to break this 90-day period into 3 4-week cycles and theme each of these 4-week cycles, okay? So you got 3 months here. I want you to give each one a theme. One might be self-love, one might be success, one might be health. I'm not sure what they're gonna be for you. But you have 3 different themes here. You're gonna go ahead and pick one book to read that is on theme with each of these months here. And I want you to read that book in the month. Now, you might be thinking, but Morgan, what if I finish the book in my first week? Then you read it 4 times in that cycle. Because I would rather you read one book 10 times than 10 different books all at once, because you're gonna get so much more from the book then, so you can actually apply it into your life. So jump on a Google, and if one of your themes is money, jump on the Google and say, what is the best book in the world when it comes to money and finance? Whatever's most rated, grab that book and dive into it. And for that theme, what I want you to do at that time is to go all in on that theme and how it relates to your life. So if one of your themes is relationships, I want you to read the best book in the world about relationships and then make everything in that whole month all about relationships. Going out and getting new relationships, expanding your own relationship, reinventing your current one you're in right now, or maybe even healing your past relationships. I'm not sure what it is, but spend that entire time learning as much as you can about that theme and just focus all in that area. And then you say no to anything else that comes into these areas that doesn't support it. Look, if you've dropped onto this video right now, chances are you might be going through a period of your life where you want a little bit more excitement. And what I need to tell you is that nothing will change in your life if nothing changes. So take these 4 things I just said, apply them into your life for the next 90 days, and watch the shifts that happen in your life. A mentor once said to me that we are exactly like trees. If we're not growing, we're dying. So every single person in the world, I truly believe, should be going through a cycle in their life where they're trying to reinvent themselves and get to new heights. So if that's you right now, then I'm super excited for you to dive into these 4 things. And if you got value from today's episode, go ahead and hit that subscribe button so you never miss another episode. And if you're looking for a little bit more motivation right now in your life and you're concerned about, oh, what are people going to think of me if I go on this reinvention period right now, then you should go ahead and watch this video right here, because I made a whole video for you that teaches you how to stop giving a fuck what other people think of you. Go ahead and click this right now, and I'm gonna see you guys on the next video.